Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. We've got some information that is coming out of the SBI VC trade site. This is not that the implementation of the live board is ready and rocking and rolling. We don't have that yet, and that is still something we're all waiting for. But we did find out today, just a few hours ago through this tweet, that there has been an official name change. And let me show you what that document looks like that goes with this tweet. It's very simple. And the virtual currency site will now be called SBI VC Trade Company Limited. What does this mean? Well, it'll be now tracked as a separate business unit, so it'll have its own profit and loss. And I think this is a very obvious step to all the ducks are in a row and they are ready to launch. So we don't know that for a fact, and we may not hear some official announcement because, as you know, we heard the announcement of the delay through a quarterly presentation that was given to the shareholders, because the duty that Mr. Kitao has is to the shareholders, and that is the group that usually gets the information first. So I think I don't want anyone to be disappointed. So it might very well be something we hear about in the next quarterly report of whether it is officially live. However, I took a step last night, first time ever I did it. I tweeted to Mr. Kitao. Now, I know he's got a SNS media manager and he probably doesn't see all his tweets on a timely basis, but I took a chance. And yeah, it's the first time I did it. And I asked him, "Boardo wa sudeni ni live desu ka?" So basically, is the board live? And "Mada de desu ka?" Not yet. And my very, very simple Japanese, but it was good enough for him to understand, I'm sure. "Mina mattemasu." We are all waiting. "Hayaku shiritai," which is we hurry. We really want to know. So, and then I gave him a little nya, which is just a meow of a cat who is asking for something. It's very Japanese, so just forget that. Anyway, I have not heard anything back, and I thought, well, I better not rely on an answer from Mr. Kitao. So I then basically did the same tweet to the SBI Virtual Currencies Twitter account and asked them the same thing, and still nothing yet. So I don't know. I'm working it. I'm really working it hard, but I don't want everybody to think there's some switch that's going to be flipped on and we're just going to see this tremendous volume go across the ledger, because businesses take time, step by step by step, to build. And he does have a lot of these steps in place, but it's a process to continue to grab market share, to do big campaigns, to reduce the spreads, to make it to that number one position. So I don't want anybody having some expectations that are beyond what is reasonable, because then you're just setting yourself up for disappointment, and that is not what you want to do. All right, so let's keep moving on. I want to tell you one more thing that came out of the SBI group today, and that is some really cool technology with the website that is with the SBI Bank. And this is important because this bank is connected to SBI VC Trade. It's also connected to MoneyTap. It's also connected to the Securities Exchange site, and it is part of that T-Points card, which is playing off the synergy of all those entities to really become that number one player in the space. So they are using a facial recognition software by this company here called Liquid, and it provides an eKYC, an electronic Know Your Customer. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do any mailing of documents. You can actually go from a 10-day process, which is what it took before, by mailing your documents in, and by the time your cash card arrived back, it was a 10-day period. They are now aiming with this new Liquid software to be able to open up the account same day. Amazing, huh? It's just amazing. The technology is amazing. And then I got a comment yesterday in the video I did from Rod Lundens, and look where Rod lives. He lives in Wakanda, Africa. This is funny if you know. I really had to take a triple take there. It's a fictional country that's located in sub-Saharan Africa, created by the Marvel Comics group. It's that home to the superhero Black Panther. I think it's so funny. But anyway, he gave some information that is a good heads up, and that is there are a lot of documents available on the G20 site. And this is just really in the top navigational toolbar here, you can see documents and materials. You're going to find there's a lot of recap information from the G20, and I was going through a lot of it. There's a lot to go through. You can find the cyber incident response report. There's a directory to all the crypto authorities of each country, really breaking it down in great detail. There's some very interesting case studies of the crypto assets and DLT. I am going to be going through a lot of this over the next couple of days. And it's not only just the G20, it's also some of the meetings that took place prior in preparation for the G20, like when the central bank governors got together on June 8th and 9th. Anyway, these progress reports are super, and I want to thank him so much for letting me know. And then if you were wondering where all that volume came over the ledger, I do believe that Michael Nardolillo has the right answer, because, and the reason why I think he's got it correct is because Galvatron retweeted it, and I really trust Galvatron. So I think this is the reason why, and it was because of somebody who put Augur across the ledger. The XRP ledger is a decentralized exchange, so anyone can issue any asset on it, and it's not using up over 6 billion as people were thinking. Someone actually executed a trade that is making it look like that way by skewing the numbers, as the book is basically dead with no trades. So that is, I believe, the answer. If I'm wrong, please do let me know in the comment section. But again, I think I trust Galvatron, so I think this is the correct answer. All right, and if you can, save your Thursday, July 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I'm going to get on a live stream on the zoo with Jungle and Sam I Am, James, Malpass, of course, Bones, and Kickboy. And Kickboy Triple is really doing some amazing music. If you have missed his music, you are missing out, because that guy is got some talent. Actually, everybody in the XRP community has amazing talent, but Kickboy Triple is really going in some amazing. He's actually even doing some. I don't know if I call it like a mini series or a drama or a film. Anyway, I watched it too. He's very active in acting as well. So wow, we've got a star among us. I will look forward to seeing everybody on the stream. If you can join, that would be great. All right, everybody, we're jumping to the fluff. Yeah, it's a quick video today. I'm going to talk about Tatami. Tatami is, yeah, you find it in many places in Japan. And I think if you come to Japan, I will bet that there's a better than a 50-50 chance you're going to be stepping on it, whether it's in a house or a hotel, an inn, a restaurant, a venue. A lot of the dojos, which are the places that are used for practicing martial arts like judo, will have tatami rooms. This is a thick woven mat flooring. It's been in Japan for hundreds of years. It's made of rush, and it's in the rooms that are called washitsu, which is a Japanese style room. That rush mat, igusa, is very interesting because when it's made, you can see here, this is actually a picture of it. There'll be anywhere from 4,000 to 7,000 pieces of rush for just one mat. Now, there are some standard sizes of the rush mat, but they come in many sizes now. It was not always the case in the past, but now you can find them in many sizes. The average size is like 910 millimeters by 1820 millimeters. And the edge of this tatami mat has a manner attached with it. So this is the manner I want to explain to you, so that if you do come to Japan, you will be prepared to have the very best manners you can have. One is don't step on it with a bare foot, because the oils from your skin soil the natural fibers quickly, and you just don't want to have a bad manner and do that. But that's not the main manner. The main manner is these mats are made by machine and by hand. And the hand part is when they sew on the fabric edge here, which is called a tatami fuchi. And this cloth wrap has very often a printed mon. A mon is a crest, a family crest. And in the old days, the family crests were used for many things. That's a whole nother fluff story. But in some of the inns and houses and just places that really are putting their best foot forward with these fabric edges, the mon will be on there. And the important thing, here's an example of some mons. They're beautiful, aren't they? Just really stunning. There's thousands of these. So this is an example of an edge with mon. What you don't want to do, even if you come into a room where the fabric edge is solid color and there's no mon, but you still don't do it, is step on the fabric edge. So if you find yourself in one of these tatami rooms and you're walking across the room, step over that fabric edge, and boy, everyone will be so impressed that you know your manner. Okay, everybody, that's all I have for you today. So do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.